Hi there.
Hello, my lovelies.
Her lovelies, yes.
Yeah, my lovelies, of course. No, I haven't been about. I'll just do this bit first and then we'll get on to what we're going to do. Well, it is Christmas Eve. And everybody will be busy. I know that. No, we are.
Very much so.
Very much. I haven't even prepped my veg yet. I've normally got that done, but that's one of my next jobs. Anyway, I haven't been around because I've been in bed a lot of the week, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've had a whole debacle getting my meds, which I'll tell you about in a different vlog, and other things, haven't I?
Yes.
But we wanted to do a vlog that we could show basically some of our last bits about going to America. And we're going to show things that were like talking about our top 5.
Yeah, so what we had here is basically from our last trip was it 2018?
No, it was autumn time and then pandemic started in March.
So 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we when we came back from that, we did quite a few like wheelchair top 3s, wheelchair top 5s for rides, restaurants, things like that. Originally, they were posted to one of my old channels that's not around anymore, but we're about to be going back, and we thought some of you guys on Joanne's channel might like to see them.
Yeah, and also it'll let you see how I actually was 2 years ago and what's changed for me.
And then when we get back, we can do new ones and see what's changed. That hasn't changed.
Excuse me for yawning at you all.
Yep. Anything else before we let them enjoy the old stuff then?
No, so please take a look at the old stuff. And remember, when we do go in, this time next week we'll be at the airport.
We will.
At the hotel at the airport. But just enjoy, and then we will be vlogging while we're away and next week and things. So
Last note before we let you get into it then, we are going to use this same intro for all, I think, 9 of these videos.
and here's me saying it's Christmas Eve.
Well, yeah. So you will be seeing this a few times over the next few days, but the videos are going to be different, so just remember that bit and skip over this on the next videos, I guess. All right. Enjoy.
Right, he had a last note. I've got a last note.
Oh, don't enjoy yet then.
Might not make it to New Year. I've got a last note. Yes, I do hope you enjoy taking a look.
Hello, once again.
Hi.
Continuing our series of our top
Dogs.
Disney World picks with barking dogs in the background. We are on to Animal Kingdom now. So we are looking at our top 3 wheelchair accessible rides and attractions in the Animal Kingdom. Now, it is probably worth noting here that the Animal Kingdom is the park that we've spent the least amount of time in. So we have not actually done that many rides there.
No.
And so the list was a bit smaller of one to choose from. And I actually believe because of that, it's probably going to be exactly the same list from both of us.
Okay.
So at number 3
is Finding Nemo the musical.
Yes, Finding Nemo the musical. Now, that's not to say that, it's only there because we haven't done much, but it really was impressive. It's a very, very cool way of doing the show. They basically tell the story of Finding Nemo with actors or puppeteers, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the type of stage show where the puppeteers are visible and they are puppeting the characters on stage. But it's impressive.
Puppeting a word. It just seems wrong.
I would assume.
No,
I think it is.
Okay.
In the comments, let us know if you think puppeting is a word. So, moving on from there, number 2
is Navi River Journey.
Navi River
No,
in Pandora.
It's a controversial one, this one.
It is.
From reading blogs and things.
Yeah, we hear a lot of people say that it's amazing, and we hear a lot of people say that it's not worth the time.
It's not worth the time waiting to get on it for the length of ride.
Hearing people say that it's boring, I don't think we thought so. It was absolutely beautifully stunning. Now, I suppose if you waited 3.5-4 hours for it, then yes, it would be disappointing.
Yeah.
But by all means, fast pass it.
We did.
We did. But then I suppose the other side of that is you can only fast pass Flights of Passage or Navi River Journey. Now, Flights of Passage does not appear in our top 3s because we actually went to this last time around and we tried out the test vehicle. And while it is technically listed as transferable in a wheelchair, by all means try the vehicle first because it's not exactly an easy transfer. And depending on why you're in the wheelchair, it may not be suitable anyway.
Yeah.
The supports may not work correctly. Also bear in mind that even if you're not in a wheelchair, if you're a large person such as I am, you may not fit in the restraints anyway. That's actually what I found is that when I got onto the test vehicle and they go to bring the supports up at the backs of the legs, it pretty much cut off my circulation.
It's not a comfortable position.
No, it's not the best. So although Flights of Passage, I am sure, must be amazing if you're suitable for it, it's not right for everyone. And because of that, we used that fast pass on Navi River and had a relaxing, cool, beautiful river journey through the glowing magic.
Yeah, it was very pretty as Avatar is. Mm-hmm. But I will say, I think the transfer, just because of the width of the entrance into the boat, I think the transfer, although I could do it, I think it's a bit more difficult than Frozen, I would say.
It's a very similar boat to Frozen as far as what you're actually getting into, but the actual lanes that you use to get into it are narrower. What this means is that whereas at Frozen, it's very easy to have someone next to you to assist, in this case, the lane's too narrow for that. And so anyone who's assisting you either needs to be behind your wheelchair outside or needs to get into the boat ahead of you and then assist you from in the boat.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more difficult of a transfer. It's definitely still doable. We did it without too much trouble. But for someone who had less
Would we do
upper
it
body...
again, do you think? Or do you think we've done Navi River Journey now and then
I think because there's not that many things that we do in Animal Kingdom that require a fast pass, I think if we had the free fast pass for it, we'd do it again. I wouldn't wait in line 3 hours for it, but I would certainly fast pass it again and do it again, yeah. All right, and number 1, and I'm definitely sure we both agree on this one.
It is.
It's absolutely amazing. It's got to be the reason for
Kilimanjaro Safari.
Kilimanjaro Safaris. It's got to be the reason for going to Animal Kingdom.
Oh, it's amazing.
People talk about Everest, and we've not been on that one. It's not really our kind of ride. I'm not sure how the transfer for it is. but Kilimanjaro Safaris was brilliant. In the very first video we did in the Magic Kingdom, I talked about Jungle Cruise and how I loved that one. Now, obviously, Kilimanjaro Safari is, in a lot of ways, what Walt originally wanted the Jungle Cruise to be like. But obviously, with the animatronics in Jungle Cruise, it became more of a joke than a serious journey. Kilimanjaro Safaris is certainly not a joke, although the drivers are quite funny on it still. They're not there to crack jokes. They are there to actually give you really good information.
Yeah, so it's educational.
It's educational and interesting. To be able to be in the heart of Florida and be able to see lions and zebras and giraffes and alligators and all of the other things that we saw. It really is. It's amazing what they've done with that place. It really was stunning.
Elephants.
Yeah, elephants. Yeah, we saw dozens of animals, and it really is. The transfer was easy. It's just literally roll in and park up.
Down. I will say this: it is bumpy.
Yeah.
So,
in fact, did they have you transfer into a manual out of your? Yeah. So transfer out of the power chair into a manual chair, so that they could then strap the restraints on properly for safety.
But I think maybe some of that was the rental chair, and they just weren't sure about the anchoring points on it because
it didn't have clearly marked anchoring points.
Because as I found out when we rode it, it is bumpy, and you do
go through some mud puddles and rock about some.
I think they're just safety first. They wanted to be sure, so I transferred into a manual chair.
First key.
Yeah, first key.
First key of Disney, safety.
Yeah.
And it really does show, and by all means, we'd rather it be that way. So, yeah, there we are. Our top 3 Animal Kingdom rides and attractions. By all means, whatever else you do, don't miss the safari. Just don't miss it. It's amazing.
It is.
Comment below if there's anything else in Animal Kingdom that is wheelchair accessible that you'd like to tell us about. That maybe you've been on that we haven't. We look forward to hearing about it.
Yeah, we do, and thank you for watching.
Thank you, and have a great day.
I'll speak for us both.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed seeing that little snippet of us a couple of years ago. And lovelies, I will say, wherever you are in this world, take care of yourselves really well, and hug the ones you love tight, and tell them you love them, because I love yous all, and if I could hug yous, I would. So my lovely people, until the next vlog, hopefully soon, take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.